Howdy interweb sports fans, welcome to the final episode of Padded Up for 2010. I'm 5am.
And I'm Fish. Once again, TK is proud to bring you this episode and to show their support for us and Gridiron here in South Australia. They're offering a 10% discount on their MMA tops if you spend $80 or more and mention Padded Up.
On this week's episode of Padded Up, we recap the final moments of the grand final between the South Sydney Chiefs and the minor premiership winners, the Adelaide Eagles.
Thanks to TKO, you're watching Finals Fever Padded Up. Grand final game time, and we saw the Eagles coming in fresh from a week off, looking to take care of business, and the Chiefs brimming with confidence after a solid semi-final win over the Oilers. It was the Chiefs to start off with the ball, and they put together an impressive drive to start out, going right the way up the field and capping off with what looked to be a brilliant throw and catch until the refs called an offensive pass interference for a tiny nudge, which brought the ball back. It was a penalty the Chiefs couldn't recover from as they punted it away a few plays later. The Eagles took a few plays to get going, but once they did, it didn't take long for number 23 Jesse Whiten to make a huge elusive run up the field for a well-earned 6 points. The Eagles shut down the Chiefs' next drive and quickly began building up for another major until the Chiefs rallied and forced a fourth down conversion failure on the 1 yard line. In the second, the Eagles ran it in once more and got 2 on the pat, but the Chiefs responded with a huge return and it looked to score their first 6 until a good series by the Eagles defense saw them hold to 3 points. From then on, both teams fought with each other in equal strength and ability, neither being able to score again. The half ends with the Eagles up 14-3.
Coming out of the halftime break, and the Eagles were set to return the opening kick. About a minute in, and the Chiefs demonstrated a textbook tackle, forcing the ball to come loose. The Eagles recovered it and continued their drive. A few plays later, and the Eagles went for an air game TD, but it was intercepted in the end zone. The Chiefs' next drive ended with a turnover on downs, failing to get the yardage on an important pass play. The Chiefs got some good plays in, as with the Eagles, but no one scored in the third quarter. Heading into the fourth, and the Eagles ran it in early on and converted on the 2, pushing their score to 22. Tension began to grow more and more between the two teams, as shown with the ground game on the following kickoff. Chiefs' offense picked up and finished off the drive with a touchdown. Eagles turned it up to 11 with some trickery and grabbing quite a few yards, while the sideline antics kept us amused on the sideline. These kids, I don't know. Eagles continued the drive and turned that into another TD. Chiefs' hopes were slimming for a comeback, but they managed to get a good pass in and move the ball some more. Eagles continued their awesome defense and grabbed another sack. Eagles' drive after a few solid runs ended in the final touchdown, and they extended their lead with another 2 points. On the Chiefs' last possession with the ball, they went for a big pass play, but celebrations for the Chiefs were interrupted when Nathan Van Pamelen made a great intercept in the end zone to steal the win for the Eagles. Not steal, but seal. The Eagles are now crowned SA State champions with an excellent score of 36-10.
And that wraps up the 2010 season of Gridiron here in Adelaide, with the Eagles taking home the cup. And don't forget the juniors from earlier this year, which saw the Razorbacks beat the Eagles for the title. All of which can be watched here on this channel.
I'd like to thank all the people who have helped me this year: Curtis Denny, Matt Squire, Michael Fisher, and of course 180 Creations. Without their help, none of this would have been possible.
And if you're able to support Gridiron here in South Australia in 2011, get in contact with your local club urgently. Board members, admins, officials and coaches are all needed for next year.
Once again, congrats to the Adelaide Eagles on their first ever championship title. We hope to see you next year on Padded Up for 2011.
Finals Fever Padded Up is brought to you by TKO. Get in now to get your 10% off. My name is Michael Fisher.
And you all know me as Sam Furler. You've just been padded up. that's it.
What now?
Let's get a milkshake.